Good afternoon to you. Steve here on Lifestyle, right the way through until 3 o'clock. And then talking to the guys from the Phuket International Cricket Sixes 2013. And I welcome to the studio something that's going to happen very soon, the Phuket International Cricket Sixes. Good afternoon to Mike and Rob. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Say hello.
Hi there, Steve. How you doing?
All right, mate. Not bad at all. Now, Mike, I'm going to start with you. Where are you from?
I'm from Perth, in Australia.
Yeah.
Very big cricketing nation, of course.
That's right. And we're going to talk generally about cricket very soon because I know, Rob, you're from Scarborough originally in Yorkshire, aren't you?
That's correct, yes, Steve.
Yeah, you're Jeffrey Boycott then, aren't you?
Oh, well, some liken my play to him. I don't hit it too far at times.
Okay, well, it's good to have you in the studio, guys. I know you're very, very busy, and as I said, you've hit the ground running, and your feet are sort of running around with you. You're busy organising something which is starting tomorrow, I'm led to believe. Is that right?
Yes. We're starting a slightly smaller event, which starts tomorrow. We've got the opening party on tonight at O'Toole's Bar in Caron. And all the players and officials are going to be there for a party and drinks, and then through the great help of our good friends from the Phuket Cricket Group, and our very good cricket supporter here on Phuket, Alan Cook, who the name of the ground is the Alan Cook Ground. They've helped us out a heck of a lot for a last minute move, and we're actually playing our next 2 days of cricket at the Alan Cook Ground.
Right. So this is part of the tournament's happening next couple of days. It's Phuket International Cricket Sixes, is that right?
We actually call the event Phuket Cricket Week, and the event is made up of the Phuket the Carter Group Sevens, which is this week. Next Tuesday, it's the beach cricket event on Caron Beach, Tuesday afternoon of next week. Then we're playing a very special challenge match at the Alan Cook Ground. It's the visitors to the island playing the Islanders.
Right.
It's going to be a 2020 match at the Alan Cook Ground next Wednesday, which is the 17th, I believe. And we're playing that from around 1 o'clock at the Alan Cook Ground. It's going to be an Asian Cricket Sixes Tour 11 versus the Phuket Cricket Group 11.
Sounds very serious.
As far as cricket goes in the next 2 weeks, I must admit, there's only probably 3 parts of the cricket week that are a little bit serious. Finals day of both events, where you can get some very good cricket, and also this 2020 event. I think it'll be world class actually, because there's some very good cricketers on the island, and we will be putting a very good side together for that.
You sold that really well. That's great. Can I just bring in Rob here, because I want to ask you, Rob, about certain things that are getting done here. So we've got sixes and we've got sevens. I know, apart from the numbers, what's the difference?
Well, the difference is the sevens, obviously 7 players in a side. Both games are 5 overs per team. The difference with sevens, you can nominate one bowler who doesn't have to bowl.
Oh, okay, that'll be me then.
If you, well, indeed, it could be a saviour to myself this week. And it allows the captain a little bit more flexibility. Whereas in the sixes, everybody apart from the wicket-keeper bowls 1 over.
Right, okay, so that's sorted that particular rule out then. And you do a bit of commentary yourself these days, don't you, I'm led to believe?
That's right, yeah. I very much enjoy getting behind the mic and encouraging the guys out on the park.
Yeah.
Try and add a little bit of entertainment where I can.
Are you a batsman or a bowler?
Oh,
what are you laughing at, Mike?
Well,
tell the truth.
Well, I'm average at both, but I love it. I love doing anything as long as I'm involved.
I got him out last week, Steve.
Did you?
I bowled him out.
Right. Is that the first time in 10 years now? I mean,
I think so, actually.
He bowled. I did well. I hit him for 4 last week.
Yeah.
His experience counted, and he did for me.
All right, well, this is great. We're having a little chat with the guys here who are part of a big cricketing time here at the moment in Phuket, and we've got massive tournaments going on, and logistically, I presume, Mike, it's a bit of a headache to put together, isn't it?
Well, it's months and months of planning, the coordinating of the teams. We've got teams from all over the world.
Where from then?
Oh, we've got teams from Australia, New Zealand, locally in Thailand, of course. We've also got teams from players from South Africa, no actual team, but also from the Middle East, from Kuwait, from Bahrain.
Because they're really getting into cricket, aren't they?
Absolutely. It's because a number of years ago, the International Cricket Council actually moved from London to Dubai.
That's right, I know
and
well.
The growth of cricket in that region is huge, and we've got some very good sides. Actually, the defending champions are from Kuwait.
Really?
And they're returning this year. A great man, a lovely fellow called Mahmood Abdullah, known as MGA, is bringing his two sides again. And they actually participated in the final against each other last year.
Oh, wow. Because, I mean, I know that I've spent many years in that part of the world, and obviously there's a lot of Indian and Pakistani and Bangladeshi influence there as well. And as you say, the facilities are second to none. So watch out for them in the future. They'll be catching up with Australia and England the way it's been going.
Well, absolutely. Now, the tournament's been going for quite some time. It's in it. We're very, very proud that this year is our very special 10th annual tournament.
Congratulations with that.
Oh, we're very proud of it. When we first brought the event to Phuket, there was actually no cricket on Phuket.
Really?
There was no cricket on this island.
Wow.
And I came, I think it was in June 2003, and met with a gentleman named Howard Digby Johns, and we discussed creating this tournament. And 18 months later, we ran the first event in Phuket, and we did it basically with nothing. We rolled a wicket and played the game.
Good on you. I'm going to ask you, Rob, then the next couple of days then, there's a lot going on, but you've got it organised over the next couple of days, and there's going to be presentations after the end of the tournament next couple of days as well, isn't it?
That's correct, yeah. On Thursday at the end of play, try and get everybody together. This afternoon the guys are mingling. It's all about making friendships through cricket. I've met some of the nicest people I've ever met in my life over the last 10 years. And a lot to do with Michael here next to me. It's just a joy to be around. And at the end of the day, if you win, you win. But hey, it's about having a drink together, making friends and staying in touch.
There says the Yorkshireman, if you win, you win. It's as simple as that. Just one other thing while you're on there, then you say it's about friendly, and it's also bringing the family, and obviously a lot of people here in this part of the world. I mean, we're heavily involved with the local cricket league here at the radio station and the newspaper, of course, because the boss, well, he thinks he can play cricket anyway. You've seen him play. But anyway, we're involved with it from that side of things, but it's a family thing as well, isn't it? I mean, you bring the kids along, it's a great environment to be in as well.
Indeed. We've seen small kids come along and end up playing in the competition.
Right.
It makes us feel a little bit older.
As you do as well. Okay, we're talking with Mike and Rob. We're talking all about cricket, which is happening here in Phuket over the next couple of days. In fact, for the next couple of weeks as well, and we'll tell you how you can get in contact with them if you want to get involved with it. Afternoon to you, Steve, here on Lifestyle, taking you through until 3 o'clock. Brought to you by the Panache Restaurant, Outrigger in Laguna, a wonderful part of this wonderful, beautiful island that we live on in Phuket. And of course, you know what happens is when you get a bit of sunshine and you get a bit of a laid-back feel, you look at something that can try and make your life a little bit easier and relaxed, and then you think, I know, let's start cricket, which is what happened many, many years ago. Isn't it, Mike? That's exactly what happened.
Oh, yes. We felt that the perfect place to have a nice, summery,
Relaxing
fun in the sun, friendship through cricket event was Phuket. So we said, what the heck? Let's get down there and sort it out. And we've been doing it ever since for 10 years.
Now, we're talking about the family atmosphere before. I mean, what you're saying as well to me off mic is that everyone gets involved with this, don't they?
Everybody, absolutely. We want everybody a part of it. We've had some women playing, we've had kids playing, and we've actually had a guy who was 79 years of age once play, and we have player of the day every day of the tournament. He won player of the day that day.
Well done to him. There's also, I mean, obviously your passion and your love for cricket comes through from the two of you here, but you've done some fundraising for this as well, haven't you?
Yeah, we strongly believe that if we come into an environment such as Phuket, that we can come, have our great time and just leave nothing. We always had a strong philosophy that we wanted to do something, give back to the local community. And what better way is there than to help local Thai children out? And we've also helped the game of cricket out by raising funds for children, Thai children, to learn the wonderful game of cricket, and through that help out financially. So we collect money each tournament. We've got a fund, and whatever applications we get for various help, whether it's cricket boots or pants or cricket equipment, we will grant the money for that, just to help out a little bit the local cricket.
Good on you.
And just recently we've approved a grant for the local PCG, which is for a number of things for their fantastic development process that they're going through at the moment, and we're very proud to announce that.
Well done to you. Congratulations with that on your 10th anniversary as well. Rob, what I'm going to ask you is, can anyone still get involved with this? I mean, there might be somebody listening out there think, oh, you know what, I wish I knew about this a little bit sooner. Can they rock up on the day?
Sure. The best thing to do, we've got a phone number that you can call, and I'll read it out slowly. It is 085 2398 254, and that will get you through to Ian Reds Liddell, who is the tournament referee. Everyone's welcome. We'll find you a game, even if you can just come for one day. We'll sort you out. We'll sort you out and make you friends for a lifetime.
Okay, well, why is he called Reds, by the way?
Oh, now then, Mike will have to help me. He's a little bit older than me.
Well, of course, we all know of the great West Indian teams of the late 70s, 80s, 90s, went for a very long period, and the guys like Viv Richards and Clive Lloyd and the Malcolm Marshall and Joel Garner, all the great cricketers of that time. Behind a great cricketer is a great commentator.
Yes.
And there was a very famous one in the West Indies called Reds Pereira or something. Excuse my pronunciation.
Good job it's not called Pereira then, but it's called Reds, yeah.
Yes. But he picked up, because he's a very good commentator himself, and he loves the game of cricket. He knows all the stats, and it stuck. That name Reds has been that ever since.
So Reds is your local contact. I've got the number here as well, 08523 982 54. Now, this is going to happen over the next few days, and it's going to be a big part of your life for the next couple of weeks. I've got to ask these two gentlemen here, it's an important time for cricket internationally for the next 12 months. Let's start with the Yorkshiremen then, shall we?
Well, there's a little series or two coming up. We play Australia in England. I'm lucky enough I'll be at Lord's for 3 of the days there. And then we go back down under, hopefully to defend the Ashes.
Right. What do you are you confident?
Yeah, I think they'll win 2. Will Australia out of 10?
That's a Yorkshireman giving you 2 there, Mike. Come on, let's have the Aussie feedback on this. Then, what do you think?
I think us Australians always enjoy the label of underdog. We are very much the underdogs for the coming series. We've just had a pretty dreadful drabbing by the Indians, in India, 4-0.
And Michael Clark has an operation. He's out of action.
Michael Clark injured, sadly, very sadly. I think it's very sad for the Ashes.
Are you making excuses already?
I think to not have Mike Hussey and Ricky Ponting there, who have recently retired, but I can assure you, there's many good cricketers in Australia. Our bowling attack is very strong. There's a lot of very good bowlers in Australia at the moment. If our batsmen can grow a leg and just pick up a little bit, I believe it's going to be a very tight series. And I think with a couple of things going our way, we can give England a real challenge.
Okay.
And,
you reserved yourself there. Thank you for remembering you're on radio. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I know you just want to say a couple of hellos and thank yous as well just before we finish off this little interview here. I'll just remind you now, PhuketSixes.com. Check out all the information there. A couple of thank yous that you want to mention as well.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank the group, the Phuket News and this group for your help. You're helping us in a lot of ways, and I really appreciate that from you, Steve, and Simon, and all the crew here.
The only reason why you got that is so he can get a game. The boss, that's the.
I know. I know he's got a great passion for cricket, and we've always enjoyed a bit of a chat about cricket over the years. But we'd like to thank some very important sponsors. I think no one more than the Carter Group. The guys there have helped us out a hell of a lot in the last couple of years. With that, I mentioned earlier, but I've got to reiterate the help from Alan Cook and the PCG and the Alan Cook ground, the way they've helped us out at late notice, helping us with the ground this week and for the whole period. We've got a great relationship with them, working relationship, and that's fantastic. On top of that, a couple of special bars. We've got Morris and John from O'Toole's, who are doing a heck of a lot for us this year, and they're just, last night we had the captains and officials meeting there. Tonight we've got a party there. The other group that's really doing a great thing for us is a bar in Qatar. It's getting, thank goodness, the Australian side of things back, you know. We've got the Australia Bar and Grill. We've got Wayne and the guys there. The Australian, it's near the Qatar area, Qatar Central. We've got this afternoon, Rob mentioned it earlier, we've got a challenge day. They're playing pool, they're playing darts, they've got a quiz on later.
Hang on a minute. Where's the cricket gone? All of a sudden it's gone out the window, you know?
Well, we've got to get a camaraderie going.
Of course, right, yeah.
And, you know, this English and Australian thing, we've got to sort that out.
Absolutely right.
We thank them as well, and all the other sponsors and supporters. Raju Seamunt is helping us out with the beach cricket on Tuesday, his company. He's got a new company, a tour company. He's helping us out and helps us always. It's just a lot of help from a lot of good friends here on Phuket, and we really appreciate that from everyone.
I know you do. Yeah, well, good luck with it. I hope the weather holds out for you. Obviously, fingers crossed on that. We can't help you with that, but it's lovely to have you in the studio. I know it's going to be an eventful time, and good on you for fundraising as well, and congratulations